Back for the start of the second here in Magnus Arena. Game 2, Day 2, DU graduation tournament for the 2013 year group. Springer to take the face off, Parent right wing. Barber right D. MPC, Barber moves over to left D. Tracy right D. Far side. MPH still has a player needing to get back on the bench. Just thinking about trying to hop over the boards. So left wing is Mensink. Right off the face-off, shot in and almost mishandled by the Arapahoe goalie. Held on to for a face-off. That was a 100-footer from center ice. Not sure who sent it, but it almost ended up in the net. Springer again for the face-off. Sent over towards Mensink. Mensink tried to get it to the net. Barber now. Shot blocked right out in front. Mensink was there. Springer. Loose puck. Still loose. Arapahoe has it. Parent gets a stick in. Sent down to the top of the circle. Lots of players there. Tracy trying to get it to Parent. Parent down low. Parent backhands it into the circle. Mensink was there, couldn't handle it. Goes across towards Barber and past her. Rampage will have to get back on sides. Barber across to Tracy. Rampage trying to get the players spread out. Tracy bounces it along the boards. Came to Parent, back to Barber. Barber loses it. No, Tracy lost an edge and Arapahoe ices it. There's the whistle. 58 seconds gone by in the second. Shots now 5-3 for Rampage. Score is 1-1. Arapahoe for the second day in a row. Different team, same name, same club, but for the second day in a row. Scores late, this time tied it up. And that's where we're at with 11:02 to play in the second. Springer again to take the face off. Wins it over towards Mensink. Mensink with stick pressure. Arapahoe gets it out to center ice. Springer trying to get the puck. Arapahoe on sides on the left side. Good pressure from Parent and Frank able to hold on. Shot got through, but not much on it. Parent was putting the pressure on. They haven't marked the shot up on the board. Should. Got to Frank and he covered it. King now to take the face off. One to the point by Arapahoe. Down low, Cochran and Garcia. Garcia trying to work along the boards. King sends it out of the zone. Rampage has a chance here. Here comes Cochran down the right side. Heading towards the net with Soto. Drop for King. King just couldn't get anything off on that shot attempt. It's a nice play. 2-on-2 with King trailing. Just couldn't get the shot to go. Here comes Arapahoe. Left side hit the side of the net. It's a nice hard shot, but it hit the side of the net. Garcia trying to clear. King tried. And Cochran will be able to skate it out. Has Soto up ahead, but a couple of players in between. Soto skates in offsides, way offsides. Doesn't realize it. Now does. Gets back on sides as the battle rages far side. Garcia flipped it ahead, picked up by the Warriors. Sent in deep near side. Garcia bounces it along the boards up to Soto. Soto unable to clear. King has it. She'll take it out of the zone down the middle. Loses the puck, grabs it back, sends it along the boards, ahead, and offsides. Who is that? Gulbranson was like, what? He had his arms in the air. He's like, what? What do you mean offside? He was just offsides, but Soto was like halfway to the net. So they're going to call that one intentional and bring it all the way back down. And maybe they're just calling it icing instead of offsides. I don't know. 9:27 left in the second period. They did not mark up the last shot that Arapahoe had, even though it went into the paint and covered by Frank. So shots remain officially 5-3. Scores 1-1. Here comes Gulbertson all alone through the circle. Waits, shoots it, hits the side of the net, still loose. King picks it up. Goalie's trying to get back in position. Good save. King sends it across, and that's going to hold up inside the Arapahoe zone, but Arapahoe able to clear it and then back in offsides. Nice chance for Gulbertson and a great save by the Arapahoe goalie. Puck sat there for a minute, and then King came flying in and picked it up. Could have had a chance for a wraparound, but she had so much speed, she ended up going back out to the point, sent it across, and then cleared out and back in offsides. 8:52 left, second period. Everybody trying to figure out which side of the face-off circle to be on. Arapahoe wins it, and Mensink sends it in. Down the left side. Dropped it for himself. Sends it across to Parent. There's Parent. Waits, shoots. Goalie got a piece of that. There's a little bit of a screen. Parent didn't get a whole lot on that. Didn't seem like a hard save for the goalie on that one. Held in by Barber at the point. Flipped along, intercepted by the Warriors. Now there's a battle going along the far boards. And a couple of Rampage players run into each other. Parent's back, gets a stick on. Good back check from Mensink. So the two forwards, I think the two defense ran into each other. At least one defense ran into, there was two Rampage players that crashed into each other. Parent and Mensink were both back, and they were able to get a shot in on Frank, but the good back check by the forwards helped to make sure that that wasn't too difficult for Frank to stop. Arapahoe was on the wrong side of the face-off circle. Drop now, send across, kind of like the opposite of how they scored at the end of the period, but Rampage stepped up some D this time. Parent trying to clear it out. Comes over to Cochran. Cochran loses an edge. Mensink trying to hold it out of the zone, comes over towards Parent. She'll chase far side. There's pressure coming at her. She sends it in. Cochran was going deeper, but it was intercepted out of the zone, back in offsides. Rampage changing it up. Garcia, Mensink stays out. Parent stays out. Pressure from Mensink. Continued pressure. He's battling four Arapahoe players over there. Cochran steps up. Gets the puck. Down the right side. Shot. Stick save. Ends up back behind the net. Bounced across towards Mensink. Garcia into the circle. Mensink couldn't handle it. King gets the stick in. King will skate it out of the zone. Everybody has to get back on sides. She's pressured all the way to her blue line. Sends it ahead to Mensink. Gets past him. Parent racing to the puck. They waved off the icing, which they didn't have to. King out in front. Parent feeds it to her, and a sliding across the Arapahoe player with a shot block. That's like an NHL play right there. You don't see that from brand new 10Us very often, but that was pretty sweet. Unfortunate for King, but really nice defensive play. And here comes Arapahoe back the other way. Good stick pressure from Garcia. King comes in. I think somebody was looking for a penalty, but no arms in the air. 6:36 to go. Shot 6-5 in favor of Rampage. We're tied at 1. King to take the face off. Puck drop. Sends it across towards Gulbertson. King has it. Left to right behind Frank. Sends it along the boards. Out to the point. That could have been a tip, but went through the legs. The player was trying to play it. Sometimes they'll wave that off.
Good idea.
Icing was the call. Another face-off in the Rampage zone. Defensive face-off. Springer comes back on to take the face-off. Gulbranson on the right, far side. Is Soto. Soto gets it to the line and out. Skates through center. Pressured off the puck towards Springer. Arapaho brings it in. There's a big collision there at the blue line. Another player losing an edge with no one around. Picked up by Rampage. Skated down the left-hand side. Some more body contact. That was Tracy, who was unable to exit and had some contact right out in front. Arapaho, loose puck. Goal! Arapaho takes the lead. Frank did his job, made the first stop, and then Rampage had nobody there to clear the puck out. Arapaho came in, grabbed the puck, and fired it in. Just sat there in the blue paint. Frank had made the stop, and I think he was kind of blocked from getting to it. And Arapaho able to knock the rebound in. Rampage trails for the first time in this tournament. They never trailed yesterday. They scored the first goal, and Rampage has a player down. I think it's Gulbranson. Went down hard. I think he might have banged his head. That's why we wear a helmet. He's up, heading towards the bench. Coaches will take a look. On a concussion protocol anytime there's any kind of head contact. Coach Sean's talking to him. We'll see if he comes back in. Sometimes it just shakes him up a little bit. Getting a shoulder rub there from King. Little pat on the helmet. Play now continues. They're trying to get everybody in the right spots. Barber chases near side. Kicks it ahead, and Arapaho steals it. Tries the center, right out in front. Soto was there. Gets it between the circles. Arapaho able to hold it in, back towards Soto. Springer sends it ahead. Big collision there. We got almost all the players on the ice in the same area. Barber gets a stick in. Arapaho, same team. Finally cleared out by Springer. Here's Soto racing towards the puck. We'll get to it before icing. Can he get it towards the net? In the left circle, there's a collision. Soto still has it. Shot. Goal! Soto lifted it. The goalie had the glove up. It basically rolled along the glove. Soto with the glass check like he did yesterday when he got a goal. He likes that celly. First time he did it, I was afraid he was going to hit the glass and then just fall on the ice. But he seems to know what he's doing with that. Tie game, 2-2. Tied at 6 shots apiece. Nice goal by Soto. Gulbranson still sitting on the bench. Has not moved back towards a I'm ready to go position. Coaches didn't seem too concerned. So we'll see if he comes back in. King now with some pressure, and Garcia. Shot and squeezed by Frank. Good look and chance there for Arapaho. They take the lead in shots now. Got some other Rampage players. I'm not sure if that's the white team or siblings. I can't tell. I know there's at least one sibling up there. They're doing a "Let's Go Rampage" chant up in the cheap seats. Here comes Parent on a breakaway. She had a couple of these yesterday. She's got speed. Comes down, waits, shoots. Oh, denied. King's there. Still denied. Loose puck. Wow, that was almost a replay of the first breakaway yesterday where Parent got denied and King came in and knocked it in. She tried it again, but unable. Good opportunity for Rampage. King and Arapaho player. Both go down here. They collide with each other. Both back on their feet. Out to the point, past Garcia. Rampage has to get back on side. King calling for it, cross ice. Garcia sends it over. Hits the board. King switches to her backhand, sends it ahead. And Arapaho holds it along the sideboard. Trying to center it. Back to King now. Mensink got it to her. King down the far side. Sent into the circle. Arapaho was there, unable to hold on to it. Here's Parent again. Try number 2. There's someone with her. Couldn't get a clean breakaway that time. Tried again to bring it ahead and once again denied. She has to get back on sides. Everyone's back on sides, but Arapaho sends it back into the Rampage zone. Out into the neutral ice. Mensink, far side with Parent. Mensink gets to it first. Dropped it to Parent, but they were too close to each other. Parent loses an edge, goes into the boards, back up on her feet. Here comes Arapaho, 2-on-0. Arapaho with a break. Frank gets a pad down, and Arapaho unable to get the shot off. Frank might have gotten just a piece of that, sent it across. Here comes Cochran down the middle. Weaves through one. He's got a chance for a break. He's stick checked, sends it in, and into the glove. Whistle. King took a whack before the whistle. That's what you should do. Good to see that offensive-minded play to the whistle. We're tied at 2. Looked like Rampage was going to regain the lead on a Parent breakaway and a King second chance effort. And good news, good news. Gulbrandson's back on the ice. So I guess just shaking up, going down, but took a little breather, back on the ice. Looks no worse for the wear. Soto up to Tracy. Barber sending ahead. Arapaho starts out of their own end. Tracy intercepts. He's got Soto rushing towards the puck. Back to near side. Gulbranson picks it up, skates near corner. Right out in front. Nice power move. Poke check by the goalie. Sent back towards the net by Springer. Soto and Springer flipped out of the zone. Tracy has to get everybody back on side. Somebody's slow and moving. They are all back on sides. Good to see them figuring that out, especially the guy with the puck waiting. Here's Gulbranson. Back behind, right to left. Out towards Barber. Barber in the left circle. Warriors take it away. Sent back in and offsides. 1:06 left in the second. Tied at 2. King comes back on with Mensink and Parent. King to take the face off. Mensink far side. Nope, Parent taking far side. Mensink comes to right wing. Garcia right D and Cochran left D. Sent in by Rampage. Parent with some stick pressure. It was at her feet. She held it in on the line, so it stayed on sides. Cochran held it, got it to King. King sends it towards the net. A deflection off a Arapaho player took a weird bounce, and the goalie had to react quick. It looked like it was going far corner. Deflected off of an Arapaho player, and the Warriors goalie made the save. Shots now 9-7, back in favor of Rampage. 44.4 seconds left, second period. Tied at 2, Rampage sends it towards the net. Loose puck, back behind, cleared over to the sideboards. Garcia pinching down, sends it into the circle. Mensink is over there. Clearing attempt, and out of the zone. Garcia sends it back in offsides. 40 seconds left. Second period, we're tied at 2. Magnus Arena at Denver University. Face off one by Springer and then sent to center ice by Arapahoe. Cochran at his own blue line. Skates it in down the left side. Down low, back behind the net. Cochran sends it to Parent. She couldn't hold it in. And out of the zone, Rampage has to get back on sides with 15 seconds left. Rampage should have been off sides. They didn't call it. Parent couldn't hold on to it. Back behind the net, far side, 1 second left. We're tied at 2 after 2. Quick water break, and I'll be back to start the third period.